You were too quick on that trigger.
I will turn this goddamn video game off.
I will turn this game around and we will go home.
We'll go home and watch like all these drones like bomb the fuck out of us.
He's not lying about carrying
That's a
civilians.
girl?
No, unless she's a soldier. Weapon use is prohibited.
You know,
We've checked footage. It does seem to be a transport with escorts. I repeat, this craft is carrying civilians. We are not here to fight.
okay, Wesker.
Tell me what's happening.
I'm sure I don't need to remind you, but do not attack the civilian liaison.
Okay.
That's the aircraft my grandfather told
And that's why you failed.
the scratches.
You
Stop!
killed innocent people.
Stop it!
You murderer. And one of those was a girl.
Editor, mute Melon.
Wait, unknowns attacking the girl.
You can't mute me. I will not be silenced.
Negative. What? They could be Ocean fighters. ID them ASAP.
I already muted you.
That's all we can do.
Just kidding, I actually didn't do that though. I was just doing it for comedic effect.
I was gonna sit here and be silent the entire time, so it's nothing but you for the rest of the playthrough, and then make everybody think that you actually muted me.
I would have been talking like schizophrenic. It's like Garfield. It's like Garfield without Garfield.
Exactly.
Wilco.
Wilco. Missile away.
Marco!
Marco.
Destroyed.
Yeah, good work. Strider 1 has killed a bandit.
The overachieving bandit has struck again! That's a Teen Girl Squad reference, by the way.
Don't miss. Aim carefully.
Like old school Homestar Runner has gotta be the most funniest shit ever.
No good.
Come on. And got it! Woo!
Destroyed. Well done.
I need to take care of this dude right here. Get over here. Nice. Oh look, who's getting salty?
The liaison is safe. Wait.
What?
The escort fighter is... The drive. They're missing the drive. What the hell?
Drive?
You gotta be kidding me. Liaison escort has a radar lock. They're targeting you guys. What
Well,
the hell? We were
shit.
just helping them. Erusian aircraft, this is AWACS Lancaster. Do not engage the liaison. Break off now.
Okay.
Can you hear me on this channel, OC craft? Those escort aircraft
Oh shit, I was close enough from this side.
being operated autonomously. They are not being controlled by anyone. They are flying on their own volition. What?
Hey, where is this guy
In that
going?
case, we have no choice but to shoot the aircraft down.
What?
Yes.
Well, shit.
We did what we could. Weapons free. You are cleared to attack the escort.
Well, shit.
Understood.
Ow.
Hey, it's not our fault they won't listen to reason. Why build something like that? Whoever did is the king of all dumbasses.
One down.
To build something else entirely.
You fucking suck.
Can't abort the MQ-99 launch. Our commands are overridden. They must be accessing a remote.
Get your ass over here, come on.
Missile launched.
Miss. Miss.
Additional hostiles inbound. Great timing.
Missouri, Massachusetts, Mississippi, Mississauga.
How does Massachusetts get in there?
I ran out of things to say, okay? Damn it! Hold on. Oh, that's a lot of them! Fuck!
Behind my target.
I took one and I carried one of them. Wait, where's this guy going? Where is this one guy, like, on the bottom right going?
Not bad at all, Trigger.
Pussy?
Strata 1, target acquired.
Well, let's see.
not even a guy, it's AI.
5 bandits remaining.
That's the problem, it's-
AI pie.
It's using AI guidance, so it got lost.
It's like ChatGPT trying to like attack this thing, and it's like, okay,
It's
great,
it's
attacking this guy here.
it's Google's AI.
Yeah, it just makes like random missiles that they actually that you can't really make in real life. It's all fucked up looking.
It's a missile with another missile growing out of it.
It's missile, but with 2 S's.
3 bandits to go.
Not like with 2 S's, but they're all fucked up looking.
I was gonna say missile already has 2 S's.
No. I was like, I was about to say like I was going to say that though, but then all of a sudden I forgot that I don't know how to spell.
What you got?
But you know
Maybe
what
your AI.
You know what I actually had found that was actually really weird?
What?
So there was like an animation comedy show, but I mean of course the banner was obviously made out of AI obviously, and it had like, you know, it was had like the word, you know, animations every day, but it was like animation, it's like all spelled up wrong with like different letters and shit. But all that ever was showed was like random instances with like getting bit by mosquitoes in the ass. I'm not kidding around.
Helicopters flying safe.
All of it was just like, you know, mosquitoes biting asses. That was the whole thing. And I thought it was like one of the like funniest things out there. But all it ever is was just I don't know why, but I get like tons of views out of it though. Which makes me think content forms suck, man. Content forms
Yeah.
suck ass.
Yes, they do. They are hot garbage.
And they're
That,
doing
like,
nothing but to contribute the whole Elsa Gate nonsense over and over and over again.
Most of them are literally just for bad parents to shove that shit in front of their kids with an iPad, so that way the parent doesn't have to raise them. The kid just sits there and watch it on loop for hours on end.
Then why have the kid?
Exactly.
Y'all out here just like wanting to put a dick on everything. You
because,
want to care
yeah.
about raising it.
They didn't want to wrap it. That's why.
They're too busy lusting rather than making their kids learn. Isn't that some shit?
And the sad thing is, I knew somebody who was exactly like that.
Like raised on like iPads or some shit.
No, she was raising her kid on an iPad because she didn't want to go through the hassle of actually raising the kid. So anything that she could shove in front of the kid's face to keep him occupied while she went off and did her own thing, that's what she would do.
Yeah, just watching an episode of Fuller House.
I know it was chaos, but still.
I don't know, man.
The sealed
crazy.
order operation has come to a close. We have no idea about a plan for going forward.
All we can do for now is watch our own backs.
Come
What's up with the
on.
commander?
He's staying in his room. He's still alive, since we can hear him crying.
He's a bitch.
What a weird way to just call him as a pussy, dude. Hey, chef, what's for dinner? Slime. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's like a Pilot Red Sun reference, though. Yeah, same person who made like Garfield and The Grinch's Ultimatum.
The island we went
Oh,
to was
Jesus.
supposed to have been secured by the ground forces. They hadn't gotten
Damn,
hold of
it's
things
foggy
by
as
the time we
hell.
got there. So now we were stuck in the middle of a half-assed campaign.
Meanwhile,
My
in the
job
middle
was
of
to
a
get the
data
planes ready
center,
for combat, making repairs
So
and
polluted.
handing them over to our troop of cons. Thing is, the enemy still had the hangars. The comms were still down.
Why do we care
so
about
none of us
ground
knew what
troops
the
in
hell
our
was going
jet
on.
game?
The last transmission
who
I
cares
heard before
about
everything went to shit
ground
was
troops?
that some prisoners from an Ocean military
Unless you're
unit
like in
arrived
like an
and
Assault
managed to
Horizon,
escape.
because I actually heard it's like
They
one of
stole
them
some
really
jets, and
mid
now they were
like
flying around, taking out
mid
their
games of the
former
Ace
allies
Combat
left and right.
series.
Oh, really?
I wonder if any units
Yeah,
like
that's
ours were
basically
out
what I
there,
heard though.
creeping around. Hearing the Ocean
Then
jets
again, I
firing
might
at
play
each
it
other
because
overhead chipped away
what's
at
so bad
morale.
about that game?
Since the radio was out, it was quiet. I liked it better that way. All I heard was the gunfire. Here we were, walking around carrying rifles. We were pilots, damn it. friendly fire will probably kill us.
I wonder how many of these
You
people
know
are there
things
just
desperate
gun
when the
nuts or
guards that used
something.
to lock us into solitary are now telling us it's
They're
better
just
we
out
all
here
stick
just holding
together.
like the AR-15s over here,
I
just
guess
like,
they
this
think
is
our
my
odds of
rifle,
surviving
this is
this
my
war
gun!
are better that way.
Probably most of them.
After walking for miles
Yeah,
across the
get
battlefield,
gun
we came
nuts
across
nowadays.
the
I mean,
wreckage of
like,
a plane.
your only personality is what?
Passenger,
Having
not
as much,
military.
like, weapons as you can, polishing
I
up
knew
them
that
with them
rose.
every day, and just
It
using,
was an
like, random,
Erusian
like,
liaison
tiers of,
plane.
like, a particular, like,
The
a
guard's
particular
dogs
group you
smelled
don't
something
like.
and
Like,
took off.
like, plot twist,
They led us
dumbass.
to a cliff.
Like, most of your guns are made
And
out
their
of
bodies.
iron. A form of, like, you know, like, some water is gonna rust that
Today,
shit off. Anyways,
lost
I got a little
everything.
bit too stupid in this all. But
When
anyways,
Usea attacked our capital,
I mean, to be
my
honest,
father,
though,
a man who
most
was
of the
never
gun
really
nuts gotta
suited
be
to
the
being
most
a king,
insane
was killed.
individuals. Insane individuals, bro.
I was to be flown out of
I
the
will
country
say the
just
ones
as
that I
planned.
know are
But the
pretty
plane was shot
freaking
down by rebels.
crazy.
The entire crew
How
was
crazy
killed in the
are
crash.
they?
Uh,
Disappeared in one shot at me.
Hoarding things
Then
for the end of the world that's never
shot into
going to happen
pieces.
crazy.
He was
Not the
massive.
JPEG dog! Fuck!
Oh, they
He
killed
told me
JPEG
just like
Dog.
you, about working
Oh
together
no.
for peace.
Alright, we're scrapping this whole
I thought
thing. Just
everyone
burn it all to
felt
the
the
ground
same
now.
as I did.
Fuck. Editor, put like the red barista thing from
I'm
that
sure
teddy
the
bear we
soldier
saw.
who shot at me knew I was the princess of Erusia. He was Erusian too.
I'm sorry. The barista mug.
More soldiers have come. Now there's no one left to protect me. I am so numb. I cannot move.
I only remember like this one time, like, it was actually a
Just one of their
YouTuber
dogs
who.
approaches.
No.
Snakes learn
It
to
was
live
actually
with
like
their
a YouTube video that was like
Grieves for him as
so
much as I do.
old. It was like so old. Like the frame was like in a square. It wasn't a
Can barely
rectangle, it was a
think.
square.
Feel
And
weaker
it was
every minute.
like some sort of like
I don't know who
stupid
the soldiers
prank
are with, but I
of
managed
this
to take a
guy
sip
just
of the
like,
water they
you know,
gave me.
right behind her girl who was just like polishing guns in a
How long
patio.
have you been
And
here?
I don't know what the hell he was thinking,
Somehow, I
but
mustered
it's
the courage
like
to answer
the
woman's
moment when she was just like sitting there
question. I tell
alone,
her I've been there
quiet
for
is
days.
like quite so quiet that you couldn't even be able to hear like you would
They
hear a
gather
pin
around me
drop and
with grim
such,
looks on their
and
faces.
the guy just ends up
What
just
would
like
they
shooting
do
a
if
couple of
they
shots, go
knew I
like
was the
pow
Erusian
pow, and
princess?
the girl just jumped up so crazy and just like ran in the house, and I'm just thinking like, damn.
After searching the cockpit of the plane,
What the
the
hell?
woman who spoke to me before
But yeah,
came
it was like
back
a
to me.
really old like
This is a very
YouTube video that I
romantic
still
lady.
remember to this day. It was, I think it was like
It still works.
2008, 2007.
I noticed she walked
Like
to the left.
first
She
generation
knelt down
YouTube.
next to me and asked
Yeah,
her companions
like
to give
old
me some
YouTube
food.
was like pretty crazy when it comes to
And
things
then,
like this.
very
I mean, of
softly,
course we
she
got
said,
that. We got that one guy who was just like in the world of legends, who basically just like
"Please
flopped in the
listen to
bed and shoved the remote up
broadcasts."
his ass. Of course we have the angry German keyboard dude who just straight up smashes his keyboard.
Just what
Like,
did you see?
who doesn't remember YouTube and not remember, you know, the old days of like some German kid just smashing his keyboard about the fact that he wanted to play Unreal Tournament.
I was sad when I learned that the World of Warcraft kid that shoved the remote up his ass, that was all a bit and it was
Okay,
fake.
enough talk. Your
Aw,
opinions have all
man.
been taken into consideration.
I know.
Beyond the seizure
Well, that
of
would have been so
Barbante,
funny to
it was
realize
important
though. But I mean,
that
to be
supporting the
honest though,
Erusian officer.
after just watching a couple
At
of
this
videos
point,
of the
I
same
just don't know
person
what our
doing this stuff, I'm
strategy
just like,
or
yeah,
our
this has got to
objective
be a bit. Because how are you having like this many,
Radio
like,
communication is
this
still
many
patchy for both
videos
the
of that
military
shit,
and
man?
civilians. So we're getting zip from mission command about our orders.
But then again, it's not the
Still,
only
countless
one that
Erusian
decided to
forces
do
in the
this whole
area,
bit
it's
of,
too
you know,
dangerous
trying to
just
play a
stay around
crazy
here
person.
waiting
Because
for a miracle.
I know that there was
Now,
like this one
regarding
guy
Tom's
from,
suggestion to
that's
think
about like a
self-defense.
decade ago. His name was like Jacob Nobles, but it's basically like this random like pasty white dude who was just like skinny as day, who was in his bathroom just, and I kid you not, this is actually a real thing, but he is just actually just out there just like standing in front of a camera with like his phone and everything, and all he's ever just doing is just like going around saying like, you know, doing that "Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs" thing, but it's just like with other people. There's one per job. So he's over here just like, well, like straight up just like leaning on the table, going like, well, I'm using Mr. Krabs with this one because you probably understand what I'm talking about later on. But he's like, "Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs? Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs? Oh, fuck me." And I'm not kidding. The weirdest part was he had a plunger, toilet plunger that's supposed to be used with a like plunge in the toilet, and he shoved that shit right in his face. Going like, like, bro.
Just want to go home, man.
There's some aspects of YouTube back then that I wish we were probably left behind. That would have been that. It would have been it.
There's some that I wish was still around too. Like I remember one channel. It's unfortunately I don't remember the name of it anymore because it was so long ago, and unfortunately it's gone now. Like they wiped all their shit off the internet. You can't find it anywhere. But it was these two guys that were like buddies and roommates that would play pranks on each other, but they were so obviously fake. It was, and they were so badly acted that that's what made it funny. Like it was the fat guy like had a ham that he set on a counter, and his buddy's like, "I'm going to take his ham and we'll see what his reaction's like." And then he walks into the kitchen. And he's like, "Where's my ham? I had it right here. I know I left it here. Where is it?" And it's the worst acted thing you could ever imagine.
If that's considered a prank, then I would be afraid of what he actually considers like an assault or something. Because to be honest, though, all those stupid prank videos, I'm just starting to think it's just nothing more than a front just to legally piss people off. And to be honest, though, why not just do it like the old Jackass kind of way? Do pranks their kind of way where you could just, just pretty much just do stupid stuff and like without having them like ruin people's like day or something. Like for instance, I don't know, like Steve-O when he was like doing like that whole techno party and he's ripped his fucking clothes off and danced like a weirdo. Oh man. I mean, like to be honest though, I sort of think Jackass was basically like the what's the word I'm looking for? Like the I guess like the pioneer for like mostly like social pranks or something. Cause there were some pranks that Jackass had did that I thought they were really funny as hell. But there were some that were just like, God, that was disgusting. Cause, well, the most disgusting ones plural. One was like, I think it was one decided to eat horse shit or like drink horse cum at one point. And another one was like Sneeko inside of a porta potty, and it was a cord cord porta potty, but instead of actually having human shit, it was dog shit. And I'm just like, God, God no.
Jesus.
I'm sorry, but when it comes to pranks involving like feces or something like that, I'm just like, I'm sorry.
What did you say?
I don't know, man.
Yeah, I won't do anything that involves fecal matter or any of that nonsense.
Which is kind of ironic, because I'm like, when it comes to blood, I'm just like, not much. I guess with like huge amounts of times of me having to watch a lot of horror movies that involve blood, it just pretty much is, it's kind of like a little bit of a...
Oh yeah, like for me, I'm a huge fan of the Evil Dead movies. They are my favorite movies of all time. No matter how cheesy anybody thinks they are, I fucking love those. But they just overdo the blood so much that it doesn't bother me at all.
So it's basically just like a whole idea of just, show as much blood as you can, and then that's the movie.
I mean, there's more to it than that with those movies, but that is a big part of it. Yeah, the overdone blood. Like, because I'm sure you've never seen any of them. In the third movie, a guy gets thrown into a pit with monsters, and they look down into the pit and they hear him screaming, and then an absolute geyser of blood, that's more blood than the human body could even have, just sprays out of the pit.
Well, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, but that's also kind of part of it too, is that they went from being horror to being a bit more slapstick comedy horror, so they leaned into the ridiculousness.
It's kind of like the same thing of how, like, the Human Centipede was. I mean, it was, like, crazy at one point, but then all of a sudden, like, in the second and third ones, they decided to, like, parody, give homage to the first one and all that such. I mean, I don't know. I never watched the Human Centipede, and I don't think I ever will. Mostly because there's the part where, Feces.
Yeah.
But I actually just know that the third one is just basically that, but times 7, obviously, because
I didn't even know there was a third one.
yeah, but the thing is, I think the first one, obviously, it was like those 2 girls and that one Japanese dude. The second one was like this guy who was trying to emulate that shit, but well, no pun intended, really. But trying to emulate that shit, the same thing. But it was like, well, I think it was like with a pregnant girl and some other people. But like the dude was actually like crazy as hell, though. At least from what I know. Wait, why is that? Why is that like helicopter going backwards? Trying to
It
do
was
a
Michael
moonwalk.
Jackson's helicopter.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, if there's actually just one, one based, bloody type horror movie series that I would totally watch without a problem, I think it's some parts of Saw.
The Terrifier movies are another one that are like that for me. I love those movies because of the over the top cheesiness of the gore. Like they lean into the ridiculousness of it. Plus, the guy who plays the actor that plays Art the Clown is a really good actor.
I thought the Terrifier 3 movie was actually just so crazy it caused people to throw up.
Oh, I imagine. Yeah, it was a wild ride, but to be honest, I was just laughing the whole time because of how over the top it is. It like those movies are more comedy to me than horror because of the ridiculousness.
Yeah, I could probably say the same thing for like when. Well, here's the thing though. If you don't know you don't know, I'm a huge Hellraiser fan. Obviously, I read all the books, I watch all the movies and everything. And the thing is though, and of course, if you actually want to know, my favorite Cenobite obviously has to be, well, besides Pinhead, there's actually one called Dr. Talisac. God, he's so crazy. But it's this one thing that I like about how after, they didn't, they kind of like decided to do creative liberties for like, each director doing liberties for each Hellraiser and such. And like, for Halloween, I watched Hellraiser Judgment. I mean, sure, the direction of that was actually alright. I mean, I like the serial killer within that whole aspect, but the funniest thing was, though, it was so funny the whole way through because of how ridiculous it was acting in terms of like the special effects and such. Like, of course, there was like this one part where, and I'm not kidding around, but it was like the people are just like being tied down and just getting all crazily screwed over by like some random other creatures and shit. Not creatures and shit, but there was like this one leatherhead looking dude, and right on top of it was if there was like this one this leatherhead looking dude, and right on the back of it, it's this guy who suit. He was wearing a pet suit and a whole like Uno blades, just slicing some dude's skin off. And I'm just thinking, like, what does that have to do with anything? Is he a weird Cenobite that I didn't even know about? Why didn't they even show like, why didn't they show like how like Pinhead for like about 2 seconds? Like most of the story didn't make no sense. I mean, I'm not pissed off they took that direction, but I'm actually just laughing at the fact that they would just do something so crazy that it just caused me to like, just laugh so hard. I don't know, man. Here. But if there's actually one particular like weird horror movie that I pretty much didn't really like, and I just thought about this until now, it's this movie called Splice.
Oh, that's that weird one where the people like make a genetically combined girl animal hybrid thing, and then she falls in love with the dad or something.
Yeah. And then the girl just gets pregnant by that random alien.
Count's
God, what the
prophecy has
fuck
come
was
true.
that movie?
Take out all bombers. They'll flatten our allies.
Plenty of civilian casualties as well. Precision bombing is
Taking
impossible
care of
in
this
these
guy.
conditions. Maybe they know they can't. We're gonna drop them all.
Wait, what the hell am I supposed to go? Oh, there you
Here
go.
quick.
There we go. Have to take care of these guys first off. There you are. Come on. Bitch.
Watch it. Enemy has a
Alright.
lock on you.
Come on. Oh, wait. Oh, wait, I forgot about this part.
The bombers are near the island.
You forgot about the flares.
Nice.
Oh.
Control, this is flight leader. All systems ready. We are a go for launch.
Watch this, bitch.
Is closing. Confirm launch readiness. Affirmative. This is our last chance for Operation Feeding Time.
They're into feederism.
Operation Feeding Time. Who the hell
Look at
came
him.
up with that name?
Sounds like it's like some really shady version of like Feed the Children or whatever.
Only half the bombers remain. We can't let even one get away.
Operation Feed the Children with missiles.
Yeah. Let's see, one for you.
More bombers approaching. Intercept them now.
Get to it. One for you.
Do it when I'm ready, Dad.
Away.
God, you're such a. Come on.
Strider 1, APC destroyed.
Get to it when I get to it.
Don't crash into the buildings.
Don't crash into the. There we go. Nice.
Intercept those bombers.
Where are the bombers?
Strider Squadron, you're near an
Alright, so
armada of
speaking
boats.
of
Identify
crashing
them.
into buildings,
No.
the last episode we did, I made a Twin Towers joke, and for anybody that's watching this now, we're recording this before the last episode airs. So if anybody left any comments, we haven't seen them yet. I made a Twin Towers joke because haha, edgy humor, whatever. And I fully expected you to shoot it down like you do with a lot of the jokes that I do. And you did attempt to. And I leaned into it for arguing with you because haha, funnies. And you were saying that they weren't Twin Towers because of the angles that they were facing.
Yeah.
And that's when I realized I had the opportunity to fuck with you super hard. And I did. And I've been fucking with you for quite a while now, and you didn't catch on, but I was leaving little hints here and there to see if you would. So, the quote unquote Twin Towers that I made the joke about were obviously not Twin Towers, but not for the reason you were saying. It wasn't because they were facing in weird directions.
Yeah.
The entire time, I was saying things like, oh, what, you think the Twin Towers are just one building? And then when you sent that picture, I highlighted a certain aspect of the description that you still didn't catch on. And just to add a cherry on top, I sent you that Zap Brannigan checkmate, because
Yeah.
Zap Brannigan is known for always being wrong, even when he thinks he's right. The reason they're not Twin Towers is because they have to be connected as one building, and those buildings were not connected.
So you just gaslit me.
Yes, for the jokes. I told you it would be funny, but it would piss you off.
I want to go ahead and just quit this fucking game so bad. I want to go and grab a round trip to Florida and basically just go up and choke the shit out you. Oh
Yeah,
my
in order for them
God.
to be Twin Towers, they have to be towers. And for them to be towers, they need to have something that connects them together to make them one structure. Those didn't. They were just two separate buildings built next to each other. But you never caught on to it, and that's why I'm like, oh, I got something perfect to latch on to.
Dude. Oh. Okay. You got me, Melon. You got me, Melon. Fine. You got